In this tutorial series, I'm going to show you how to layer with registration marks so you get a perfect result each time. I'll be doing both Cricut Design Space and Silhouette Studio. Just check the description below for the links. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back. This is video 2 of the 3-part series on how to layer vinyl. In this video, we're going to add registration marks to our pieces. Please refer to video 1 so you can find out how we turned a solid image into a layered image. This was what was left over of our solid image. We're going to go ahead and delete that. You can either right click and delete or just press the delete button on your keyboard. So these are our different layers. This is your background image, so you're going to right click and send to back. We are going to close off these menu bars. We don't need these. We're going to open the layers panel. It's at the bottom right panel, 4th one from the bottom. So first thing we want to do is put each piece in its own layer. So we're going to select the layer 1, and press the add button, the little plus sign, and it's going to add layer 2. And you're going to grab one of the pieces and drag it into layer 2, just like that. So we're going to do the same thing with all of the pieces. Now that we have all our pieces into different layers, let's put it together. You can use your arrow keys on your keyboard to make it easier to center your pieces. And that looks about right. Now, to create our registration marks, you're going to go to the left panel and select the rectangle. You're going to hold Shift and make a square. You can make the square any size, but you usually want to make it small, that way you don't waste any vinyl. Now that you've made your square, we're going to our arrow. Oh, and the reason you hold Shift down when you're making the square is it's because it turns it into a square instead of turn it into a rectangle. It makes the corners even. So now we have our arrow. We select our square. You want to place this the closest to your smallest piece. Our smallest piece is the tongue. Alright, so we're going to select our square. I want to fill it in the same color as my layer. So this layer is my sunglasses. I'm going to take the color select tool, select the sunglasses, now select the square, and click on the color to match it that color. So now we want to grab an arrow again and click our square. We want to make this square for every single layer. and match it to the color of the layer. So we're going to right click, copy. Now select layer 5 and paste. Now we're going to click the select color, go to the tongue, press your square, and it should turn that color. Layer 4 is the drawstring. We're gonna right click and paste. We're gonna select the color tool, go to the drawstrings, select your rectangle, and press the color. Now layer 3, right click and paste. Layer 3 is the yellow piece. Color select tool, yellow, select rectangle, and press the yellow. Now we go to layer 2 and paste. Layer 2 is our white piece. So select our square, just press the white, bring it up. Now for layer 1, right click, select paste, and layer 1 is our background piece. So that's the black piece. Select black. Alright, we have all our layers and they each have a square the same color as your layer. We can close the fill panel and open the transform panel. Transform panel aligns your items. We're going to zoom in a little bit because we are going to grab all our squares. You can just hold the left mouse button and drag. That also picks up our entire character, and we only want the squares. So we're going to select one, hold shift, and click the squares one by one. And we want to center horizontally, which is the align center, and also align vertically. So we're going to move them closer, just like so. Oh, and it seems like we should center the tongue correctly, and also the drawstring. There it goes. And what you want to do is go to your layer, select the rectangle and the layer by holding down shift, select your rectangle, select your layer, right click and group. So you're going to do that with all your layers. Go to the middle of the screen, right click and group, right click and group, because if you do not group, when you go to cut, even though the square and the item is in the same layer, you can move them individually. So you have to make sure you group them. And that's how you do registration marks. You can do as many as you need. And when you separate them, the registration mark is going to come along with your different layer. Just like that. And now you're ready to cut. Alright, and that is it for this video. Thank you for joining. Please stay tuned for part 3 on the actual layering of this chimney. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There will be a giveaway when we hit 500 subscribers. Thanks. Oh, and also don't forget to join the Facebook group. It's going to be listed in the description below.